Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. And step. He grounded out last time up. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as we are all knotted up at 2.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. Cody Whitley comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Now back, second baseman. Keston.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in once again is JT Realmuto. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Back goes Thomas. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now to the plate, Hernan Perez. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's out number 1. Next, it'll be MJ Melendez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Hit to first. Hoskins gathers it in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Nick Dunn will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Down the third baseline.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains 2-2. Daniel Ponce de Leon will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. So now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The count now at 2-2. Line drive to left. Carlson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Alec Bohm will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting, Alec Bohm.
First pitch on its way. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. This pitch is popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Willie Castro.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Joaquin Diaz as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled off. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Way outside. 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Lucas Giolito will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman will start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. First offering. took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course, with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and a good throw gets him one gone. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Into the box now, Lane Thomas, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Dias is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next to hit, Nolan Arenado. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0. Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him. Grounded
back up the middle. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and this game is still tied at 2-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter. Bryce Harper popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In for his strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's the second out. So next to hit is Giancarlo Stanton. Blasted a solo homer last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1. Fouled away. One, 2 on its way. 2 out, nobody on. And he chased it in the dirt. Melendez goes to get it, and that ends the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Delivered an RBI single last time up.
The first baseman, Paul.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in the gap.
To the plate now, Dylan Carlson, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. The 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Hernan Perez. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He could make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the 1-0. 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Now the 1-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Cards lead 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Now into the box, Keston Hiura. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's just 1 for 6.
Keston.
Here's the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-0. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And that's going to get through into left, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. He's safe at the plate, and they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Ball 1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Seth Elledge, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
pitcher.
So now to the plate, Lucas Giolito, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Edman is there, 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Willie Castro. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the stretch. The 1-0 home. Swinging a liner back through the box. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Into the box, Joaquin Diaz.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Carlson gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds, and the visitors are out in front here, 5-2. Stepping in for the Cardinals, MJ Melendez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch on the way. The 0-1 on its way. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The average not so hot, down at 210 for the season. 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. Here's the 1-0. Hit to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next, it'll be Tommy Edman as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Roberto Osuna takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. And now the first pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Phillies go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
5-2 the final today. Lucas Giolito wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Now they telling their friends, I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all fake ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with